news from SportsCenter All Night Nation. Just hit us up on the Dr. Pepper call-in line, 888-SAY-ESPN. The San Antonio Spurs suddenly waived 2021 lottery pick Joshua Primo Friday. Primo, the number 12 pick in that draft, waived 2 weeks after the Spurs exercised their third-year option on his contract, guaranteeing him over $4 million for the 2023-24 season. In a statement to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, Primo said, "I know you're all surprised by today's announcement. I've been seeking help to deal with previous trauma I suffered and will now take this time to focus on my mental health treatment more fully." Elsewhere in the NBA, Lakers still looking for win number 1 on the road against the Timberwolves. LA came into the night one of 3 winless teams. No Anthony Davis, out with a back injury, and no Russell Westbrook in the starting lineup. Lakers coach Darvin Ham decided to bring the former All-Star off the bench for the first time. It broke Westbrook's streak of 1,007 straight appearances starting, which was the third longest active streak in the league behind only Chris Paul and his teammate LeBron James. Lakers within 3 in the fourth quarter, but Minnesota wing Taurean Prince doubled their lead.
Reeves up ahead. It's Westbrook, makes the catch. Up fakes, now rises. Shot blocked again. McDaniels gets his 4th. D'Lo to Prince. Angle 3 on the way. Yes! Finally!
Well, the early season question for the Wolves is how Karl Anthony Towns would coexist with another 7-footer and Rudy Gobert. And this one, he looks sharp.
Edwards off the Towns, right back to him. Up top, 3:20 left. Zips it left side. Towns turns, fires over Gabriel. The 3-ball. He got it again! 14 in the fourth for Karl Anthony Towns, and the Wolves now lead by 9.
The call on 8:30 WCCO. Timberwolves get the 111-102 win over the Lakers. And Los Angeles falls to 0-5 for the first time since 2014-2015 when they lost their first 5 straight. How about LeBron? He scored 28 points, had 7 rebounds and 5 assists, but he's 0-5 for the first time since his rookie season back in 2003-2004. Westbrook did have 18 points off the bench. After the game, discussed what it was like.
From day one, I mentioned, like I said, I'm a guy that's willing to do whatever for the team. I've sacrificed whatever it is that needed to be sacrificed. Parts of my game that I've done for years, to accommodate whatever it is that the coach needs me to do, and I'll continue doing that.
Game of the night in the NBA in Boston. Celtics come in 3-1, looking every bit the defending Eastern Conference champs. The new-look Cavs coming in with Donovan Mitchell, but without Darius Garland, who's still out with an eye injury. 48 minutes, not enough to decide a winner. Game tied in overtime. It was Donovan Mitchell who broke it.
Mitchell and LeVert. Mitchell left wing 3. Good! Donovan Mitchell with a new season high. He's got 39. And the Cavaliers with a 117-114 lead as we start the extra session.
With all-star Darius Garland sidelined, Mitchell huge with 41 points, but not the only 40-burger by a Cavs guard. More on the plate for Caris LeVert, and he had another big game in Boston.
5 on the clock. LeVert 3 on the clock. Steps back. 3. Good! Caris LeVert! He's got himself a 40-point game, and the Cavs have an 8-point lead. And a stunned crowd at TD Garden is heading to the exit.
WTAM with the call. Cavs win it 132-123. Second time in Cavs history that they have multiple 40-point scores. The other was that iconic Game 5 of the 2016 NBA Finals when LeBron and Kyrie Irving did it against the Warriors. Speaking of 40 pieces,
Maxey with it outside right. Another deep 3 is up and good again. He cannot be stopped. And the crowd gasping in disbelief. They are watching a young superstar in the making as the Sixers watch their teammate go to the bench, all smiling.
112-90. Sixers with the win over the Raptors. Tyrese Maxey erupts for 44 points, making 9 of 12 threes. He was 7 for 7 from behind the arc, 10 of 10 overall in the first half. Sixers win that game without Joel Embiid, who missed it with knee soreness. Sixers are one of 2 teams in the Eastern Conference with high expectations off to rough starts. The other, the Brooklyn Nets, after a loss to the Mavs Thursday, ESPN analyst Kendrick Perkins took them off the New York marquee.
Stephen A. owes the Knicks an apology, okay? They have the far better team. They have the better coach. They have the better roster. They play harder on the defensive side of things. Look, the Brooklyn Nets should be named the Brooklyn Hostess Cupcakes because they're creamy and they're soft in the middle, okay? When you think about what they have done thus far defensively, and time again, I come on here and I try to tell Stephen A., who's always preaching about offense is not going to get it done if you're not going to go on the other end and defend.
That's Kendrick Perkins on First Take, talking up the Knicks to talk down the Nets. Well, the Knicks in action against the Bucks, but it didn't go New York's way.
It's Giannis, Holiday, Lopez, Carter, and Portis from Milwaukee, wearing the purple, lighted-up Classic Edition uniforms. Here's a lob up top to Giannis, and he will send it down for his first points in some time. That's the third time Holiday and Giannis have hooked up that way here tonight.
WTMJ with the call. Bucks win it 119-108. So Milwaukee improves to 4-0. They are the only unbeaten team in the NBA. Fourth 4-0 start in franchise history. And Giannis, no surprise, another monster game. 30 points, 14 rebounds, 9 assists. That's 129 career games with 30 points and 10 rebounds, most in the NBA since he entered the league in 2013-2014. Coming up next, did the worst fielder in baseball save the game with a web gem? This is SportsCenter All Night on ESPN Radio.
It's one of those things, analytics can't tell us why it happened.